Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for October 1st, 2016. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, Marvin really performed. Got 840 over the next 700 from Baron Humpert von Gickingen. A couple others with 700, 680, and it goes down from there, including my own 680. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm remembering yesterday, if I hadn't completely screwed up and had taken just a moment, even at the risk of slime, to think things through and stealth myself again before going through that door, I would have ended up with 800. And I could have gotten further. And if I had remembered to scan everything... So, I did check the video. Obviously, you were quite able to... and saw that, yes, indeed, I gathered, I opened the door, and I drove straight into that swarm. So, here's to learning, and I hit the... No, I hit the right button. Actually, no, I didn't. Today's leaderboard has the Baron and Sidonia Winter at mid-600s. A little bit of damage on Baron tells me that's probably... It could be radiation, could be swarm, I believe. I think Swarm does a strange increment of damage. Slime always does 10, so... Today, we do not have any ship upgrades. We have Motion. So I usually swap to 3, but I'm going to go ahead and wait for now. Unknown number of infestation types on a Muteki B. I do hear Swarm. I see a damaged drone. I see defensive turrets. I have Sensor and Stun. That is why I didn't worry about that yet. Oh, nice. I almost turned on the defense. That would have been terrible. I'm actually going to go and swap the Sensor for the Motion. Unfortunately, that means I can't... Actually, that's not true. I can do a lot with... I can do a lot with this, because... It's gonna go in that room. And when it does, I'm going to throw a party. This looks like it's a relatively small ship. It's going to go in the room. Wrong button. Alright, well, it's going to take a little while to go into the room. There's an interface in here, too. Really? There we go. So that's fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 around. Unknown, so do that. Of course you are! Oh my god. Okay, but I do know that D25 should be safe. With the possible exception of Event, which there isn't one. Okay, R8 looks safe. Does have a vent. Does not have anything else of interest. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get into R5, but that's okay for now. Do have some good rooms, but I can't entirely verify they're safe. Okay, that's safe enough. This room is not powered, so it does have a generator though. That's great. Lots of scrap, too. These kill rooms that are too wide love having all the scrap. All of it. Okay, and I know this room was safe. I should have probably checked it firsthand. Do have a lot of defense on this ship. What does this let me do? I've checked all these rooms. That would have been bad. Could have been bad at least. Was not, fortunately. Got a lot of sensors going around. I do know D26 is clear, and it stayed clear for a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and check that. Okay, well that, you know, that's a thing. One thing I might want to do, actually... Go ahead and move 1 and 2 over to these 2 rooms. I'm actually going to hold off on 1. 3 can check 26, but I can't really get there yet. Well, of course it's not. Oh. That... No. This is actually very bad. Very bad. Oh no. I'm not going to be able to get there in time. Oh. Okay. I'm going to open D18 again, because I need to know if that room is safe. Okay. Actually, D17 is safe, but I'm going to go ahead and come around. Whew. I'm glad I did what I did. Because if I hadn't... If I tried to move everything back to R1, I probably wouldn't have made it as well. I don't know. I might have been able to get R6 clear. It isn't inconclusive, but I've had that door open so much, I'm confident. Okay, the doors are closed. That was my only concern, is the doors weren't closed. Fortunately, I got everything that I could out of those 2 until I find another drone that has scan. Okay, that's my best case scenario. That room's empty. It's not going to have anything else in it. Don't have to worry about that. So, let's go ahead and close up this part of the ship. This one... If I had reroute power, that would be wonderful. But I don't. So, I'm going to have to work out of R10. That is probably Swarm. So, I'm okay with that. I don't have any evidence of slime, and I've searched half the ship. More, really. So, I'm actually pretty okay with that. I know whatever's behind D17 is clear. And D27 I can work with. Actually, the only sign of infestation I have so far is Swarm. This is going to come back and bite me in the ass, but I'm going to go ahead and leave that powered. Only one defense is active. I know room 17, or D17, is filled with slime. Well, that is really, really terrible. That's got to be clear. I have a lot more ship, but I can't really do much with it. Unfortunately, knowing that there's slime now is actually a huge liability. Knowing that there is, in fact, slime. Okay. D5. Oh, as soon as I go in it. Really? Okay, I could open D19 and see what's in there and push that out to R3. I know this room is clear, but it is also literally infested with slime. That's where the fuel is. That's unfortunate. Okay, got one more room to check, and I'm actually going to check it with 3 because I can drop a stun grenade. If something happens. Oh no! Two will remain behind, but the other ones are gone. I'm leaving surprise for the next person on this ship because I do not want to stay here any longer. The slime is starting to spread. Interesting that it is only now beginning to spread. That thing in R8 could be Swarm, could be something else. I am not taking that chance for a moment. So, as far as I can tell, just Slime and Swarm. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get any of the fuel. And there could be a lot of fuel, there could be none. Usually there's none, but who knows? Did not have any scans or anything else that I could have used, so I'm okay there. And every terminal that I saw... Did I check the terminal? I didn't check the terminal in 15. But I'm not going to be able to now because 16 is exposed. So... I'm lucky that that did not end up worse. If it had spawned in door 16, I would have been screwed because I would not have been able to get out without... That's not true. I could have gotten out through A2. But, I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. I got lucky where that spawned. So, a good ship overall. Got a lot of scrap. And managed to avoid the pitfalls of vents and other swarm entities. Let's go ahead and get out of here and see what we got. 8 pieces of scrap. Not as much as I thought. And 2 drone upgrades, I believe. The sensor is somewhat damaged. I didn't notice that before. Or maybe it damaged at the end of the mission? That would be interesting. But 710, not a bad score. No damage, which is always what I hope for. And Squeaky Penguin. While I was playing, already pushed in. It was suggested, I believe Risto suggested that the completion time is will actually push your score a little bit higher by the order it is. Could be. I'll have to check the leaderboard tomorrow and see how things played out. Overall, I'm quite proud of my performance. Regardless, 710 is a good score, and things could have ended up a lot worse. If you haven't played yet, good luck. If you have, do please leave a comment with your own experiences. I'd love to hear more. Regardless, nope, I'm skipping, aren't I? If you did like the video, please like. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day.